Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to 2023. This is my first video of the year. If you don't already know, my name is Kristen. I do like book reviews, book recommendations, stuff like that. And the lighting, I thought the lighting was gonna be a moment, and it's just... In 2023, I really wanted to do more YouTube because I was kind of feeling like overwhelmed by TikTok and Instagram. So I'm like, better find a new platform to put all my attention and energy into. So I'm gonna try more of YouTube, and this first video is gonna be starting my book journal for the year. So I'll show you the one that I got. This is the Moleskine Book Journal, and it actually has like fully formed pages, and I was really debating between like one of these and then a bullet journal, because I feel like the bullet journal is a little more like, it has more opportunity for creativity and you can kind of map out the pages the way you want and that best suits you. For me personally, I'm kind of lazy, and I will be the first to admit that. Like, I'm a little bit lazy, so it's nice to have the pages already done for me. So yeah, let's just get into it. Honestly, I'm gonna turn the camera around and like open it and do all the things like on the other side. So like I said, this is the Moleskine Book Journal. It is designed specifically to track the books that you read, and I'm gonna actually open it and go through it because I've never seen this in person. I've seen a little bit of it online, and that's kind of how I knew this is the one I wanted, but I've never like seen it in person. This one I got from Barnes & Noble. It retails for $29.95, so it is a little bit on the pricier side, but I think it's really good quality, and I'll show you. So it comes with this nice sleeve, and it's really beautiful color blue. Now, what I didn't really know beforehand was that Moleskine does sort of like a series of creative journaling. So this is the specific book journal. It doesn't come in any other colors, but then the other colors, for example, are like a wedding planner or like family planning or diet planning. And so this is just one iteration in the series that they have. First impression on opening it is that it is nice quality. The leather is really soft, the color is really vibrant. It comes with that nice like rubber band thing, what do you call it, like to enclose it. And this is the first page. Immediately when you open it, it's got this nice design and a place to write your name and I guess a reward. When I first saw the reward part, I kind of thought it was like a joke, and maybe it is. Maybe it's like a little funny thing, because in my mind, if there's a scenario where I lose this book, I'd rather lose it than have a stranger know my home address. You know what I mean? So I was like, there's no scenario where I lose this and someone's finding it and they know it's mine. If I lose it, I lose it. You know, I'll take the L on that one. But I do really like this first page. I think it's really pretty. So I'm just going to write my name in there. So when I was doing a little bit of research into like what kind of book journals I wanted one that had a lot of opportunity for personalization, but that was like very user-friendly and kind of simple and elegant. So I think that's kind of how I decided on Moleskine. And here is more space for your sensitive personal information. I think the only thing they're missing is your social security number. Then you start to get into the table of contents, and after that there's this glossary, I guess, of terms, bookish terms, a list of, classic authors, which is something to be evaluated and talked about maybe. And then there's a list for your reading wish list, which for me is going to be like every single book that's been on my TBR for over a year, which is a lot. And then there's this cute little space for book covers, which I like that because I love a good book cover. And then they've got another space for planning, like I want to read what books and when. I thought that was really cute. And that's when you start getting into the alphabetical tabs. And I really like that about this one. And maybe this is going to sound a little unhinged, but I'm going to do it by author's last name because every alphabetical tab only has the same amount of papers. And I think that if you were to, for example, do it by the title of the book, you would have a lot of books that started with the letter T or the letter S, and because there's the same amount of pages per tab, I thought, there would be more opportunities to spread out the books if I did it by author's last name. And maybe that is something I would change, because there's no reason that you need to have the same amount of pages for the letter X as you do for the letter R, it's not equally distributed. So I think if I had any input, that would be a change that I would make. And now I'm just going to go through and fill out the pages for the two books that I've finished so far in 2023, just so that you can kind of see how the pages are formatted in the alphabetical tabs. The first space up here is for the title of the book, and the first book I finished was How High We Go in the Dark. I thought it was really great. However, it is published by HarperCollins, and if you don't already know, the HarperCollins union has been on strike since November 10th, fighting for fair wages, compensation, benefits, all of that great stuff that is a basic human right they've been striking for. So if you haven't been to their Instagram page, I'd highly encourage you to go take a look. look at what they're fighting for, sign the petition that's at the link in their bio. I didn't have the other book on me, so I didn't get to fill it out all the way, but I will do it with this one, The Things We Do to Our Friends, because I have a copy of this book. This is the second book I read in 2023. It's sort of a psychological dark academia thriller. There is a full review of it on my Goodreads. It's a pretty lengthy review, so if you are interested at all, you can go check it out. And as you can tell, I've already filled some of this out. I've got the title, the date that I finished it, the author's name, and now what I like about this too is that you can fill in the nationality of the author, which I think is really important, especially if you're trying to read more diversely like I am. And you can also write the language that it was written in. You can probably, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write the language that it was originally written in, and then if it's translated, the language that it was translated into. Another feature which I really love is that you can write the publisher in it, and I think this is something that I'm also consciously trying to keep better track of, especially now with things like the HarperCollins strike. So now I know that this is published by Bantam Books, which is an imprint of Penguin Random House, and it was published in 2023. It actually comes out on January 10th, and then it was a physical hardcover book. When it said book type, I just kind of assumed that it meant physical hardcover, and now I'm starting to wonder if you were supposed to write like the genre of the book. And that was also something I was thinking of, was I would really love it if they had the opportunity for us to like maybe circle the genre or circle subgenres that the book falls into. But what I did love is this little star rating at the bottom, because I do love a good star rating. This book I gave about 3.25, which was kind of hard. And also something I may change is making these stars bigger or getting stickers, but I think that's on me. It's on me to get the stickers that I want. But actually, speaking of stickers, this book has a really cute hidden flap in the back, and they've got all these fun little things in here, such as a quality control number. Nope, I'm just kidding. I don't know what that is. And then some sort of a user manual, maybe some details about the thing itself, probably about Moleskine, actually. And then they've got these really, really cute stickers, smiley faces, happy faces. I do like those smiley faces, but now that I think about it, I think I'm going to have to get some gold stars. Maybe I'll try to go to like the teacher's supply store, because I really want some stickers like that. And I tried to put the sticker on here because I was like, oh, I'm going to write like 2023 journal. And then I realized I don't have numbers. Like, I don't have sticker numbers, and I don't think I have handwriting nice enough to just write 2023 on it. And I was trying to see if there was more stickers, but there wasn't. And then this came off anyway, so it didn't even matter. And another feature of this book, which I really like, and I totally forgot to record, is the back of the book. There's an index. So, you know, those alphabetical tabs, I'm doing it by author's last name. So you go to the index and you write in the entry that you just made in the alphabetical list. And I think that's going to be really cool at the end of the year, so when I can just go to the back page and kind of get a quick snapshot of all of the books that I read in 2023. And what I forgot to talk about was that there's a space for awards. Like, some of the books have won awards, which I think is a really good idea, because I tend to forget about that. And this was a debut novel, so it hasn't won any awards yet. We never know. And then there's a spot for the notes, which I guess I'll write about, you know, like genres, subgenres, things like that. And then there's a final spot at the end for memorable quotes and for final thoughts. And so, yeah, that was the Moleskine Book Journal. I am really satisfied with this. It's kind of got everything I was looking for. Like, it is user-friendly, it's lightweight, and it's really good quality. And I forgot to film an outro, so this is going to be my outro. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this, like, please let me know. And I'm going to link everything down below.